and stay silent. So I hope you understand why we have to escape the podium this morning. And I'm sure you will also appreciate that tonight we need more food than words. So we are particularly pleased to be able to not only refresh you after the marathon speeches, but congratulate our grandson and our child as he embarks after a highly successful tenure as president of the Ghana Bar Association. We join you for this award for the Bar Association. 3 years ago, you handed the presidency of the organization to our son Yawafu, the first head of the Ashanti Bar to assume the presidency in about 20 years. My son. Yes, I'm proud to observe that my grandson had a very successful tenure, and he passed on the baton of the association in fine fettle. So, thank you for your silent leadership of being ready to your country. We will continue to draw on your energy, insight, and your devotion to both your profession and your people. Whoever has the honor of taking the baton from you can be sure of our continued support and our unwavering commitment to the rule of law and the administration of justice. So, it's always been such a great pleasure for us to welcome many brothers and sisters to Kumasi. We like to think that Kumasi has become the second home for the bar and for the administration of justice. So, we not only try to provide a welcome space for professional practice, but a congenial environment for the effective dispensation of justice. So, most important, we continue to demonstrate how traditional application enhances the delivery of justice. We report with pride that legal luminaries and legends like Dr. K. Branchi Taylor, Archicas Efron Benjamin, Joe Randolph, D.F. Hannan once formed the core of the Ashanti Bar. So, working in harmony with colleagues like Toto, Frank Nelson Bonsu, Utosu, Kofisaki, Adentanapia Mika, and my son Hano, now ennobled as a Tigrinya. So, who ran the famous practice of former British firm J.J. Billy. Quite directly, there are some things that's my uncle, for example, himself had been served by such eminent solicitors as B. Tamaki. I had the honor of being served by Barbara of late, and I still have some other advisors in the person of Mujib and others who are all serving me and advising me on various issues. So, it speaks to our unwavering commitment to national cohesion and above all to justice without strings. So, as a seat of traditional governance, we are pleased to observe the growing acknowledgement of the role of traditional education, not as an appendage, but as an integral part of the administration of justice in the country. So, I believe this to be the claim intent of the Constitution of the Republic, when it entrenches the institution of chieftaincy, together with all its traditional councils as something like Assyria music is hereby guaranteed. So, I believe we only strengthen the constitutional order when we enhance the capacity of traditional authorities to absorb with due competence and equity the load of litigation that will otherwise block the cause. So, this morning, the Chief Justice gave us a picture of the times when being made in the administration of justice. For the first time, there has not been a demand to meet deficits of infrastructure, but an acknowledgement that the country is meeting the needs of the judicial service. What the nation needs now is to address the trust deficit fueled largely by the persistent political assault on the integrity and independence of the judiciary. So, you know better than I that the law operates within a social context and is shaped by the political values of the time. Somebody would always be responsible for the appointment of justices by the oath, but the oath of the Dutch words, is never to the individual who appointed them, constitution of the land.
So,
Once enrolled, his or her duty is to interpret the laws without fear or favor, affection or ill will. The evidence I see from the judicial service is that no stone is being left unturned to enhance his capacity to deliver justice without fear or favor, affection or ill will.
so,
My earnest plea to the people of Ghana, especially our political leaders, journalists, social commentators, and civil society advocates, is to think deeply before denigrating the system. We have a judiciary that may not be perfect, but it deserves credit for the positive efforts. I can think of many countries which look at Ghana and to cites in a way.
so,
Sometimes listen to the wisdom of our musicians and reflect to the piece like Kinaata's will be in a way.
so,
Or listening to what my mentors that by me are saying, will be the Serbia will be.
so,
Let us try to accentuate the positive and give the noblemen and women we have ennobled in the judiciary the space and the impetus to stand up and be counted.
so,
It is right that you have devoted this year's conference to the upcoming presidential and parliamentary elections.
so,
Here, once again, the destiny of Ghana is at stake. It is not only the people of Ghana who are looking forward with considerable trepidation for the forthcoming elections. The international community is on tenterhooks, wondering if this forces of peace in the turbulent ocean around us can be sustained. The issue for many is not who wins, but whether the conduct of the election will be fair and will deliver a peaceful outcome. For my part, I remain pretty sanguine about the outcome for two main reasons. Ghanaians have arrived where we are, not by accident, but through the force of history. In our first quarter of a century of resistance as an independent nation, we have tried almost every system of government conceived by man.
so,
We had the one-party state, we had military rule of three different types, and we have experienced democracy with the power of the people to choose their government through the ballot box.
so,
However discreditable one may think of the people, I can see no circumstances in which Ghanaians will sacrifice the freedom of today, the process of changing their government by power of the tongue, for any other alternative.
so,
Secondly, however much one may describe the individuals in charge of the electoral process at any given time, it has been demonstrated that changes will occur in spite of the individual operators.
so,
Evidence of our history is that the system has produced the outcome that reflects the voice of the people, and we remain ready as always to play our part to protect the integrity of the process when the need arises.
so,
So here again, I will appeal for a lowering of mistrust. Heightened vigilance is of course necessary, but we need to restore confidence between contesting political parties and candidates in the Electoral Commission. Would it not have been a good idea to have invited the candidates of the two major political parties to this conference to seek their commitment to the nation on the pursuit of peaceful campaign and the use of due process for the resolution of any unforeseen incidents?
so,
Finally, I congratulate you, your president, for his courageous comments on galamsey this morning.
so,
Galamsey is an environmental enemy for the nation. What could be more serious for any people than to have the entire water supply system at risk?
so,
I think as lawyers should find space during this conference to set up a panel to undertake a quick tour of the communities where this world is most prevalent to see the extent of the crisis we face and hopefully deliberate on how the world should respond. As I see it, if an individual poisons the water supply of the community, he will be liable for severe consequences under the law. what does the law do when one pours mercury into the same water supply, knowing fully well it can get?
So,
This issue now requires the collective effort of all sections of society.
so,
To do nothing is no longer an option. The Bar Association, the Medical Association, and the University of my University should get together and carve a new path to deal with this emergency. Let's say 1 hour of driving from people, if I'm going to people, I spoke about the river crab. And it was, I'm afraid I have to tell you that what I saw, the river, it was so embarrassing and then it was an issue for this to happen to us. I don't know. We have to fight this.
so,
No matter what.
so,
I wish you fruitful deliberations. And Anam and the mayor are hereby authorized to ensure that members do enjoy everything, and I mean everything. Thank you for your attention.
so.
Thank you.